All right, let's talk about starting a side hustle that actually, works. Today, we're going to break it all down with a super simple but incredibly powerful four-step framework. Maybe you've thought about it, but the whole idea just feels huge, overwhelming, maybe a little too complicated. You might think you need some kind of genius, revolutionary idea or a boatload of cash to even get off the ground. Well, let me tell you, it is so much more achievable than you probably think. All you really need is a clear plan, a roadmap. And that's exactly what we've got today, a four-step framework that'll guide you from idea all the way to income. So here's the game plan. We're going to start with a fundamental mindset shift, focusing on value over money. Then we'll get into an exact formula for premium pricing. After that, we'll talk about how to scale without burning yourself out. And finally, my favorite part, a brilliant and totally legal tax loophole to help you keep more of what you earn. Okay, let's dive right in with our first and honestly our most important principle. You gotta focus on value, not just the money. Seriously, this is the bedrock of any side hustle that's gonna last. So what even is value? It sounds kind of corporate and vague, right? But it's actually super simple. At its core, value is just a solution to someone else's problem. That's it. Every single dollar ever made comes from providing value in some way. And this is the perfect illustration of how it works. Step 1, you identify a problem. Someone has a gnarly, dirty driveway. Step 2, you provide the solution, your brand new pressure washing side hustle. And the result? They happily give you their money for a driveway that looks brand new. See? Problem, solution, payment. It's that direct. Okay, so you're solving problems. Awesome. But now, how do you make sure you're getting paid what you're truly worth? That brings us to section 2, the premium pricing formula. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. These are literally the 5 levers you can pull to charge more. You can solve bigger, more painful problems. You can solve them faster. You can make the whole process incredibly easy for the customer, offer a rock-solid guarantee, and this one is huge. Target people who actually have the money to pay for a premium solution. Let's just double down on that last point. Check this out. Imagine you're a tutor. You could offer the exact same service to broke students or to 40-year-old investment bankers. The work is identical, but your price ceiling, the absolute most you can charge, is just worlds apart. Who you sell to really is as important as what you sell. And it's the same thing with speed. If you can help someone lose 20 pounds in 10 weeks instead of 10 months, that speed has enormous value. People will always pay a premium to get their problems solved faster. So think about it. How can you get people their results quicker? Okay, this brings us to a massive challenge for pretty much any side hustle. How do you scale up without completely burning out? How do you actually grow your income without just working yourself into the ground? The answer is one word: leverage. Leverage is the secret weapon here. It's any activity that gives you more output for the same amount of input, for the same amount of effort. It's how you break the direct link between the hours you work and the money you make. Think about it this way. Manual work is always one-to-one. You tutor one student, you pressure wash one house. Your time is directly tied to how much you get done. But with leverage, you get this amazing one-to-many relationship. You can use code, like building an app or using AI, to serve thousands of people at once. Or you can use media, a YouTube channel, an Instagram account, to reach a massive audience with the same effort it takes to talk to one single person. It's a game changer. And finally, let's talk about what happens after you start making that money. Section 4 is all about this powerful and 100% legal tax loophole that helps you keep more of your hard-earned cash. This is the fun part. Okay, so check out how this works. Instead of taking your profit, paying taxes on it, and then taking home what's left, you reinvest it back into the business. So let's say your pressure washing hustle makes $5,000 in profit. You could use that cash to buy a new top-of-the-line $5,000 pressure washer. And because that's a business expense, it reduces your taxable profit down to zero. Zilch. You pay basically no tax on that $5,000. And the best part? You now own a brand new asset, that awesome pressure washer, that's going to help you do an even better job and get even more customers. It's this brilliant self-fueling cycle. This isn't just about saving a few bucks on taxes. It's an engine for growth. You're literally investing in your business's future while legally minimizing how much you owe. It's an amazing 2-for-1 deal. So there you have it. That's the 4-step framework. It all starts with creating value by solving real problems. From there, you price that value correctly using that 5-factor formula. Then you scale your impact without scaling your hours by using leverage. And finally, you accelerate your growth by reinvesting your profits and cutting your tax bill. Look, every single one of you has skills right now that can solve someone's problem, whether it's organizing closets, writing code, or just being amazing at spreadsheets. So the only real question left is, what problem are you going to solve first?